In this video, I'm going to talk you through my summer capsule wardrobe and the items that I've brought into it since being styled by a professional stylist. Hello and welcome to Beauty by Des, or welcome back. So in my last fashion video, which I'll link down below for you, I invited a professional stylist to come to my house and rifle through my wardrobe and show me how to wear the clothes I already had. But she did identify some additions to my wardrobe which would make it more wearable. So on that basis, I've gone out and bought some. Now it has to be said, some of the items I bought were not recommended by Debs, they were just items that I really fancied. But what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to talk you through what I took on board from what the personal stylist said and how I put my own spin on it and some of the ideas that I perhaps rejected as well. And the other thing I've done is I've taken on board the comments that I had from that video. And it was really interesting because some of the items in my wardrobe and the way they were styled were very divisive. Some of you loved them, some of you hated them, some of you were indifferent to them. And quite a few of you had ideas on what suited me and what definitely didn't suit me. And just to say that when I looked at the footage of the video that I created from that styling session, I was struck by how monochromatic it was. So in this collection, I have tried to liven up a little bit. Now in the clips, you will see me talking through an outfit that I've tried on, adding bits, taking bits away, and just trying to create a really cohesive outfit from the items that I have in my wardrobe. But let me tell you what the items are before I show you the clips. So the first new item are these white jeans from Marks and Spencer's. Now, I've been quite anti-Marks and Spencer's for clothes for a long time, and Debs said to me, the personal stylist said to me, they've really upped their ante on their own brand jeans. And I have to say, these jeans are really nice. Now, they're mom jeans. And by the way, all the details of the clothes I'm going to show you will be down below in the description box with links. And these jeans really are rather nice. I'm taking a size 12. My sizing details are also in the description box. At the moment, my waist is, well, it grew to about 32.5 recently, but I've managed to get it down to about 30.5 now. And my hips are about 38.5. So I do take a 12. I mean, even then, a 12 is on the tight side round the tum, but I tried on a pair of 14 jeans yesterday in Marks, actually in the store, and the 14s were far too big. Although actually the waist was just about okay, but everything else was huge. Anyway, really like these jeans, and you'll see them in the clips in a moment. The next item is this Uniqlo, I don't know what to call it really, it's kind of like a see-through holey jumper, which I have worn in a couple of recent videos. So this is from Uniqlo, it's cotton, it's really easy to wear, it's kind of fisherman's netting really, but I absolutely love it, and you can wear just a long bra top underneath. Another Marks and Sparks find is this lovely kind of, I suppose you'd call this stone-coloured linen shirt, and it's a beautiful soft linen as well. Although it's 100% linen, it almost feels like a linen blend because it's so soft. Now the eagle eye amongst you will have spotted a red. Yes, I've replaced the red linen shirt that I had in my styling video with this fantastic red t-shirt from Cos. Now I would say, although I don't have the shirt anymore, that this is almost the identical colour to the shirt. I had to send the shirt back because it was huge, it was oversized, and the material was actually quite stiff. This is a fab colour and a fab fit as well, and I absolutely love it from Cos. Now Debs, the personal stylist, suggested another lighter colour boxy jacket other than the brown one that's in the styling video, and so I managed to get a cream coloured version of the brown one, which I absolutely love. And I also bought from Marks this lovely shoulder bag, these gorgeous cream sandals which I got from Air and Grace, and that's a viewer recommended store by the way, so thank you. And finally, I went off piste because when I was in Newcastle recently, I went into Fenwick and I saw this beautiful cotton dress. It's absolutely stunning and reminds me of the Lynn Slater icon Accidental, whose style I really admire. And also from Cos, this kind of blouson jacket, which I thought might go with the dress. It doesn't really, but it goes with loads of other things as well. And it's nice and light, and it's beautifully lined as well. Oh, I forgot one other thing, another belt. Yes, I will be wearing a belt in these clips. So without further ado, let's crack on with the clips and you can see how I've been styling these items. Now, what do we think about this? So we've got the new red t-shirt. Yes, we've gone red and I absolutely love it. This is a replacement for the shirt that I sent back because it was just too huge. I think this red is exactly the same as the shirt, so I'm really loving it. I've kept the belt on just to see, and actually peeking through like this, not having the whole thing, I think works quite nicely. Actually just gives a bit of interest there. Got a different bag here. I bought this bag from Vinted. It's actually a dune bag. Do you think it goes? I think it kind of does, because it's sort of picking up the gold from the sandals, the gold buckles maybe, and there's a bit of gold on here, and then I put some gold jewellery on. And yeah, I quite like this actually, yeah. It doesn't look too... I always worry about the tucked in thing with the sort of, you know, little belt showing, that it looks a little bit too thought out as opposed to effortless. But anyway, what do you think? Yeah, I'm quite liking that, and I'm really liking the red. I think the red is absolutely beautiful. Now, what do we think about this? I mean, yes, there is something about, and quite a few people said in my stylist video that wide trousers are maybe not my thing, but they're just so comfortable. And for me, that's what effortless means. I don't have to think, because they're not tight, they're loose, they're comfortable to wear. But I'm trying to dress them up here with my fab dune sandals, which I haven't really worn much because I bought them last year and the weather was just, well, there wasn't the opportunity. But I think this looks quite good. Let me just add this bag, see what we think. Because we've got some gold going on here. So we've got the gold necklace. I could do more with the necklaces. Could add some more really, but we've got gold buckles on the shoes. And stand up straight, Des, come on. What do we think? I mean, it's quite relaxed. I've pulled the trousers down again because I don't want them sitting up here. And I think it looks, yeah, I think that looks quite good. I don't think we want a belt. I think we're okay as we are. So yes, I would definitely consider this as an outfit for going out. Now, what do we think about this? So what we've done is we've got the belt. Yes, we've got the belt. We've got the narrow trousers. So these are the old, they're not that old, Uniqlo J brand collab. I think they actually call them jeggings. So they are very skinny. And we've gone monochromatic, but we've added the belt and we've got the Birkies, which I think are probably the best shoes I've got for this outfit. I mean, I could have gone with these Birkies, which again are quite divisive, these ones here, but I think the toe is quite nice for the summer. So I think we'll stick with those. It's quite monochromatic, but I think it really works actually. Now, I do find these comfortable. I mean, they are very, very close fitting. But what do we think? I think this is quite a nice summer look. And this jacket, this is the Uniqlo jacket that I've got in brown, and I bought this in cream, and because I wanted a lighter jacket for the summer, and I think it really works actually. The belt, by the way, is a man's belt from Uniqlo. It's very similar to the brown, dark brown one I had in the other videos. This one, I mean, it says it's dark brown. It is almost black actually. But yeah, I'm liking this. I think this works quite well, and it does feel comfortable because the jeans are not too tight and they do fit me quite well, and they're not too high-waisted. You can see where they sit. I mean, there's the tum again, you see, but you can see where they sit on my waist is, well, it's not on my waist, it's a little bit lower. And I could wear these with the Uniqlo Holy sweater, as it were, and also with the M&S linen shirt. You could wear them with anything really. And I have got a black pair of these, which was in the styling video. So yeah, I'm liking this. I think it works. Right, so these are the Quince trousers that I have the pockets sewn up for, because you could just see them through the trousers. They're a bit too see-through. But I really like the feel of them. I mean, they are quite baggy. And what I've done is I've pulled them down sort of below my waist again, rather than having them high up, because I don't know what you think, but look, if I pull them up, let me just show you, right, so this is where my natural waist is, okay, and now let's put a top down. I mean, I couldn't go out like that, because I think that looks huge. That's not attractive to me at all, and I don't feel comfortable in it. So what I've done is I've got this long Uniqlo kind of vest top bra thing, and I've slightly tucked this under, at least in the front anyway, just to, yeah, maybe like that, to make it look, I don't know, what do you think? I mean, the thing is, these trousers are amazingly comfortable, and they might not be so flattering. Let me pull them down a bit. See, I think when you pull them down, they look better. I don't know. Anyway, I think this is nice. I mean, whether it makes me look huge or not is Maybe we'll ignore that part, but I think it looks nice, and I think it looks good in terms of the colour coordination, because we've got gold necklace, we've got a bit of gold on the bag, we've got gold on the buckles, we've got a sort of, would you call it monochromatic, sort of, although these are white, not cream, but the sandals are kind of cream, the bag is a darker cream, and the sweater is, I don't know quite, it's more of a stone, isn't it? Not that dissimilar to the shirt. Stone suits me. Creamy, warm cream tones don't really suit me, I don't think. But I like this. I think it's a really nice look. It's just, is it making me look a bit huge around here? But that's the size I am. What can I do? So what do we think? Do we like this, or is it a bit boring? Don't know. I quite like it. It's definitely me anyway. Now, I don't think this works at all. I do like these Quince. I think they're navy blue, very dark blue linen trousers. I don't like this V-neck. I know that V-necks are supposed to suit me, and I think some do, but I don't know whether it's too wide or what, but I don't think it's doing anything for me up top. And of course I've got the Mary Janes, the very divisive Mary Janes, which, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think they work. Maybe they work better with narrower trousers. Don't know. Not sure about that at all. Don't think it's doing anything for me, really. Now, I absolutely love this dress. I saw this in Phoenix when I was in Newcastle, and let me just show it to you without the bag on, actually. This is it here. I think it was partly because I'm reading the Accidental Icons book at the moment, and when Debs had come to do my personal styling session, she'd asked me beforehand what my fashion icon was, and I'd thought a bit, and then I thought, well, actually, Lynn Slater, who's the Accidental Icon, because I really like the way she wears her clothes and I love the photographs. And then when I saw this, I thought, oh, actually, do you know what? I think this is a little bit Lynn Slater-ish. So it's a beautiful fabric. I think it's a kind of a poplin, but it's a softer poplin. It is Cos. It's a softer poplin than I'm used to. And well, I'm not used to, because I don't actually like poplin to wear. I find it too harsh, but this is much softer. And I like the fact it's longer at the back. I think it goes nicely with these sandals, although I wish I had these Aaron Grace in black. I was going to get black, but there seemed to be a huge waiting list. Not sure I can really afford to spend another 120 quid or whatever these were for another black pair, although watch this space. And then I think adding the bag, which isn't quite the same shade as the sandals, but it's got the gold, and I could probably wear some gold hoop earrings. In fact, let me pop some on. It's also got the V that Deb said I ought to consider. So I like that. I could probably get, she suggested I get some shoulder pads, which I'm going to look into. I have got on my list to do, which would probably just make the line a little bit more interesting. Sorry, I've got no makeup on this morning. I don't really like wearing makeup on when I'm trying clothes that I might be sending back. Oh yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Just give it a bit of gold up top, and then I could wear a gold chain as well. What do we think? I really like this. I think this is a keeper. Now, this jacket doesn't go, as it were. It's not a set. It's not a co-ord, as it were, with the dress. And again, I seem to be channeling Lynn Slater. So roll the sleeves up a bit. That's what Deb said to do. I mean, yes, I know it's a bit baggy, but I really quite like it. And I think this jacket would be quite versatile. It's cotton, but it's quite a heavy cotton. It's beautifully lined as well. Both items were about 99 quid, I think. And yeah, could I wear that with that? I don't know. I think it looks okay. And I think what you could do is you could put it around your shoulders, because in this weird climate that we have in the UK, it can get quite chilly. So I could walk around like that, I suppose, with my bag. I don't know. Yeah, what do we think? Anyway, I'm going to try the jacket with some other items and see how it looks. Now, this is my go-to kind of summer look if I want to be relaxed and just pull some clothes on and be comfortable. And I know it's quite baggy, but I feel really comfortable in this. Now, let's see what happens when I add the jacket. So if I needed to pop out, or I was going to the office, I could put this jacket on. I like it. I just wonder whether is it a bit workman? I don't know. It is a bit utilitarian. Again, I'm kind of going Chinese Communist Party. This is what my husband always says when I choose jackets like this, but I really like it. I think it looks quite stylish. And then we could add my Penelope Chilvers again, if we weren't going sandals. I really like this look, I really do. These are quite a good shape for me, these trousers. Now, where did I get them? I think they are Cos, but they're from 2 or 3 years ago now. And yeah, I'm liking this a lot. I mean, yes, I could add some jewellery. In fact, let me do that. See what happens when I add my hoops. Or actually, do you know what? Maybe if we wanted to be a bit more feminine up top, we could add these pearls. That's a bit more feminine, isn't it? Then we could probably add a necklace as well to create the V shape that Debs said I needed, that Debs recommended, or at least create interest at the neck. Oh yeah, I like that because it is creating interest up top, isn't it? Now, what sort of a bag would we use? Well, I've only really got this one. No, that doesn't look right at all. That's very odd. No, I haven't got a bag. I have to think about the bag. I have to see. I don't think should we try a brown bag? Actually, I think that's okay. Now, has it got pockets? It has got pockets, although I shouldn't really put my hand in my pocket. I'm rather liking that. I really am. I think I might keep this. In fact, let me roll up the sleeves a bit more. It feels absolutely luxurious, this jacket. It's got the most beautiful lining, very, very soft. I mean, it's not a bad price, actually. Cos is quite a pricey store, I would say. Probably of all the H&M owned brands, it is the most expensive. But, yeah. What do we think? I like it. Now, these are some jeans from M&S. They're Bauschen, I think it's pronounced. Very expensive, so not M&S's own brand. And what I like about them is the denim is really soft, which is great. But they're a bit tight. They're a size 12, but they're a bit tight. Not the most flattering sideways. And I don't know, I'm just not feeling them really. I don't think they're particularly flattering. I quite like the length. As I say, the material's very nice. It's got some stretch in it. Nice body, although I never look at my body, to be honest. I'm more interested in here. My hips look okay. Yeah, not loving them, I must say. Not loving them, no. And £99 as well, so very expensive. And these are by Albaret. They're a bit tight as well. Tongue not quite as evident in these, so they're a different shape. What I was actually trying to do was get the same pair of mom jeans that I got in the white from M&S, own brand. But unfortunately, they were sold out in my size. So I was trying different brands on the Marks & Spencer site. These made me feel like doing a hornpipe. I feel like a sailor in them. I don't know, what do you think? I prefer them to the Bauschens, but I don't know. Should we try them with some shoes? Let's try them with, I absolutely love these Penelope Chilvers trainers that I got. And yes, they have Velcro fastenings, but I don't care. What do we think? Oh, that makes me look even more like a matelot. I don't know. But I kind of like the shape, but they are a little bit tight. Now, whether they give or not, I don't know. I'd have to look at what the composition is. But yeah, actually, as I'm wearing them, I'm wondering, should I keep them? Would I actually wear them? Don't know. Not sure. What do you think? So that's how I've been styling some of these items, and as you can imagine, it's a work in progress. But I hope you can see I am trying to take on board not just what Debs the personal stylist said, but also what you have said, because you, my lovely viewers and subscribers, and by the way, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. I think it's really instructive to have comments from outside my normal circle of friends to give me their opinion. Now, having said that, of course, the ultimate decision maker is myself, and I have to feel comfortable in what I wear. And so the Mary Janes, much as they look stylish and they probably look better with straight legs rather than wider legs, when I put them on, I just feel all wrong. So I think the clothes I have here, plus some t-shirts and maybe a jumper or two, depending on the weather, will take me through to the autumn. I don't want to think about the autumn now because we've literally just come into the 20 centigrade. Finally, the weather's been so cold here, but finally we've got some sun. The weather's looking fabulous today. It was 26 yesterday. That's really quite hot for London. Tomorrow looks like it's going to be 24, which is fantastic. So really going to enjoy wearing all these lovely cotton items. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you like any of these items on me? Do you think they suit me? I know I brought in one coloured item, and those of you who watch my channel know I have a green dress, I have a lighter blue dress, but really I am drawn to monochromatic looks, I'm drawn to neutral colours, and that's what I feel comfortable in. I don't feel comfortable in a very pale blue, for example. I certainly don't feel comfortable in yellow or orange at all. There are some green colours I like, but apart from the green dress I've got, I've yet to find a green that I feel comfortable in. So I can only go on my instinct and my gut instinct at that. So if you've enjoyed this video, I would be so grateful if you would give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And if you'd like to hear more from me, I have a monthly newsletter. And in that, I don't just talk about fashion and beauty and style, but I also talk about music, books, podcasts, films, and all the other bits and bobs that enhance our lives. And thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me that you take some time out of your day to spend it watching this video. And I hope you're all doing really well. And I look forward to seeing you on my next one. Bye.